Hi everyone, so I finally got around to filming my room tour video. This has been requested so many times since I've been filming in this room, and I promised I'd do it after my birthday haul video. And the reason I didn't do it straight away was because it wasn't all finished and I wanted it to look nice, and I just wasn't like ready to film it. So I'd also filmed a frequently asked questions video about my hair, so I tweeted and asked if you guys would mind if I put that one up first and then did the room tour video, and pretty much everybody said yeah, put that one up first. But then I guess people that don't follow me on Twitter watched the video and were complaining, and some people were quite rude, saying why don't you stick to your promises, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, it's just a video, it's nothing, you know, the world's not going to end. But I have finally got around to doing it now. It's not totally 100% perfect and finished, but you guys really seem to want to see it, so I thought I would do it as soon as possible, and this is as soon as I could possibly film it. The other thing is, I'm guessing quite a lot of people assume this is my bedroom. This isn't my bedroom, this is what I call my dressing room, and that sounds like unbelievably posh and a bit snobby, like, oh, my dressing room. But I don't mean it to sound like that. Basically, it's just the box room in my house. I pay for it, I pay rent for it. I don't just like get this room for free and I'm like a spoilt child who has like a million rooms for different things. No, I've just got the box room, and I've been allowed to, you know, use it as my dressing room, which I'm really lucky for, so I'm grateful for that. But yeah, I do pay for it, I pay rent for it, and I pay for everything in it. So that's my little run over. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this dressing room tour, and let's just get started. Here's the door there, and then as you come round, this is my makeup setup. So I can't zoom out any more than this, but basically I have these drawers going all the way down. The drawers are from IKEA, and I will try and link below what they're called because they're not the old style, they've got a new name, so they're different to the old ones everyone used to have. But basically they're 4 lots all stacked on top of each other. Basically I just put all the drawers where I wanted them, like, so it suited where my makeup was. Basically, I'm out of breath already talking. Yeah, and then I just painted it white. So that's all that is, and I will do a makeup storage and collection video all separately, but I'll just quickly go over it. Up here I have like where I keep all my brushes, and this bit's empty at the moment because I've just recently got this. I've just got some eyelashes in there, my makeup mirror's up there, hello. And yes, here is where I keep my favourite lipsticks of the moment, because lipsticks are my favourite kind of makeup product. So all of my favourites just go in here, and then, like, say for example, where am I? Like in there there's like more, and then, you know, you've got like primers in there, blushes in there, etc, all the way down. So I will do that in more detail if you guys want to see that video. And then I've just got a Lush bag down there with some new products in that I haven't had a chance to put away yet. I keep all of my Lush products in there, excuse my foot, in there. But I would recommend, if you have a small room like this, or maybe even in a cupboard, if you buy some Lush products, I'd store them in there for a few days just in the bag, because every time I walk in this room it smells amazing and it's lovely. Okay, then onto here. This is what most people have been commenting on, this shelf. Where I keep my shoes. It's a bit covered than it was before in a few of my videos, because obviously the clothing rails are there now, but since this is a dressing room and not a bedroom or a living room, I decided I wouldn't store all of my books on my shelves, but I'd store my shoes and makeup. As you can see, there's a few books up the top. They are fashion and beauty related books, and magazines, Vogue magazines, Elle magazines, and stuff like that in there. So I had a few comments saying, oh, she's such a dumb blonde, she keeps shoes on her shelf instead of books. No, that's not the case. I just don't store my books in this room, apart from ones that are to do with fashion and beauty, as you can see up there. I also have a Kindle which I read on every single day as well. So yeah, there you go. So I'll just go into a little bit more detail again. So as I said, fashion and beauty books up there. Hopefully you can see what most of those say. I could try zooming in actually. They're really good books. I especially like that Fashion Box book and Face Hunter. There's a Vogue beauty book, etc, etc. Perfume one is really good as well. I have these two kind of 1950s ornaments, the cat and the dog. The dog's actually got like a little storage bit in the back. It's so cute. So they match my little deer, and I absolutely love them. They're so kitsch and cute, and I got them from eBay. Then I have a doll up there. My nan got me a couple of Christmases ago, and she called it Dolly Bobo, and she's put all jewellery all over it. It's really cute, and I just keep her up there. And then, if you can see behind my clothes, I have a stack of some Vogue and Elle and other fashion magazines up there. Then let me zoom out again, out. And then I keep my shoes, well, some of my heels and stuff on these shelves. Again, I am going to do a shoe video, so I'll go into it in more detail. Otherwise this video is going to be ridiculously long. But all of my current favourite heels, wedges and boots I have put on the shelf. And then below here, this looks crazy, I know. So basically I've emptied out all of my glossy boxes that I've had over the past year because I absolutely love them. And in here I have different sections. So I have like tanning, body lotions, perfumes that I don't keep on my dressing table in my bedroom, shower gels and bath products. Those ones there are face products, hair products, hand and foot products, and there's some face masks as well, and more tan and other random things. Some of the products in here are actually like glossy box, Jolie box samples and things as well, but most of it are actually products that I like to use. Again, I know I keep saying it, but I can do a more in-depth view of this if you would be interested to see my kind of like toiletry collection at the moment, I suppose. But that is where I keep all of those products anyway. And here are all the body sprays that I got for my birthday, if you watched that video, and like a makeup palette there. So that's that. Okay, so now this is probably my favourite part of the room. My dad recently put up these clothing rails for me in here. I have 6 of them, as you can hopefully see. They're from IKEA, and they were like £4 something each, so they're a really affordable way to store clothing if you have the space. Like, even if you have a wall in your bedroom and you love clothing and you don't mind having that, like you actually love to look at them, I think this would be a really, really, really good idea. And I'm going to say it again now, I can't believe I'm going to say it again, but if you want to see a whole wardrobe tour more in depth of all of the clothing that I've got, then I would love to do that as well, because obviously I love talking about clothes, as you probably know. But again, they are kind of categorised. I have my blazers here, I have some shirts and things, long sleeve blouses. All along here I have short sleeve blouses or vests, like these pleated ones here. I have all of my white blouses and vests and things here. So I like to keep all the white ones together. And then like lace ones, have this green one, and then they just go on. And then here I have like this denim tie-up blouse. This one, which is from a charity shop. And I have the bralette, which is from Primark. I have all of my shorts together, and there's some skirts there as well. And at the end, I just have a fairly small collection of jumpers, just in case it's cold. Obviously I've put all my winter jumpers away, but you never can be too sure in this country, so I keep my kind of more summery ones, like this one. You probably can't see because of the light rail, like my jungle print one from Zara, and like a few others which I'll just throw on if it's really cold, in like a little cardigan and stuff. And then down here I have lots of dresses. The ones here are all my really, really like long maxi ones, so they hang to the floor, but I've kept those all together. And then, even though you probably think I'm really sad, I've tried to keep them kind of colour coordinated. So I've got like dark pinks going into lighter pinks, blues and teals and dark blues, yellows, like blue into yellow, yellow, baby pink again, creams, greens, blah blah blah. And then here is where I keep all of my trousers, long skirts, jeans, coloured like printed jeans and stuff, blah blah blah. Yeah, and here I've just got a couple of new bits which I've just gotten recently, which I've put here so I remember to put them in a haul video, but hopefully I remember, but if I don't, they're there just to remind me. Then I do have extra space here for another like whole roll of clothing, but I thought the best thing to do would be to keep the chest of drawers because it's actually really necessary to be in here because it's got lots of stuff in it. But yeah, so I thought I'd keep that there, and if I kept that in the corner it would be kind of the most out of the way. So for now I don't need that rail. I've just got my computer monitor and MacBook there. That's because the MacBook screen has completely broken, so that I can still use it, I use a monitor, but I just keep that in here as like a backup computer. Then I'm going to just really quickly go through the drawers because this video is crazy long. That one is basically miscellaneous at the moment. It's got some makeup in it and like a really old camera that I filmed my first ever videos with, I think, and random stuff in there. This one has lots of hair stuff. I haven't cleared all these out for this video, so excuse the mess. But just has hairbands, like the plastic grip type ones, like the invisible ones, hair grips, and then back there's loads of Alice bands, bandos, bows, loads of things stuffed in there. This drawer is a bit crazy at the moment. This is my nail drawer. It is absolutely packed with nail art pens, loads of nail varnishes that go all the way to the back, and then there's a box here with kind of nail art wheels that I like practice on, plain nails, let me see what else, tons and tons of tools like press on nails, nail varnish remover pads. Down here there's all nail rocks. There's just an obscene amount of nail supply stuff in this drawer because I love painting my nails, as you can probably tell. Can't get that oily one in there, so I leave that there. And this isn't even my Barry M nail paints, they're in the white makeup box, so yeah, it's kind of crazy. So that's that drawer. In this drawer I store all of my sunglasses in this green box here. So there's loads of sunglasses in there, like heart-shaped ones, lots of random ones, some down there, a rabbit phone case, which I don't really know what's in there, and then here I have like bandeau head things, earmuffs, which hopefully I should not be having to wear at this time of the year, hats, yeah, just like random headbando things I keep in here. The one below that, I keep all of my scarves. At the top at the moment I've got more like summery scarves if you just want to throw them on with your outfit, like leopard print ones and like little floral ones. But underneath there are woolly scarves as well, but I don't obviously use them at this time of the year, so they're at the bottom. And then finally, if I move this box, at the bottom I keep all of my belts. So this is just a belt drawer basically. I did have them all neatly rolled up, but you know how it goes. When you're like on your way out and you want a belt and you just pull it out the drawer, it just turns into a big old mess. So it looks like that. And then this box was what one of my birthday presents came in, if you watch that video. And I love it so much, I've just kept it there for now. It's just like a little hat box, which I love. Okay, totally out of breath now. Okay, so here's my windowsill. I've got like these little curtains down there, which I think are really cute. There's a blind as well, but I just love these kind of voile curtains, or whatever you'd call them. My windowsill, it's not that interesting, but I have a little Bambi deer, a little like vase kind of, I don't know what you'd call that really. That's from IKEA. These are really old, they're just like little diffuser bottles with different perfumes in, and I just have like this candy dish with my little floral garland that I made in for my Lana Del Rey video, like makeup tutorial, sorry. And then there I just have a room spray, which is Orange Grove. And then I don't know why it gets darker when I'm filming in front of the window, that's bizarre. But here is my little tiny dressing table. I did not notice that like a whole chunk of the paint had come off. Don't know when that's happened. I'll have to repaint that. But anyway, yeah, this is just my little dressing table that's big enough to fit in this room, and I have my other one in my bedroom. And this is where I sit to film a lot of my videos. As you can see, the shoes are behind me in the mirror there. So yeah, I keep these little flowers on here because I just thought they're beautiful. A little mirror which I can just see, and if I need to just check my makeup before videos and things. This little dish which I did show in a video, it's from a charity shop where it was like £1 something, which I just keep rings in and random stuff. I have a Neom Organics candle, which I adore. This one is, I'm not sure of the name, but it says lavender, jasmine and Brazilian rosewood, and it's lovely. I absolutely adore that candle. very posh. And then I have this massive, like, I think it's actually a biscuit jar, but I have nothing in it at the moment, but usually I have like cotton wool balls or something in it. And then I have my little stall, which used to be my bedroom, and a bin underneath. There is a money jar, which is really boring. In here, this is what I got on my 20th birthday, this rack. I got so many questions about where it was from, and I think it was from Matalan, but as I said, that was 2 years ago now. I've put all of my birthday presents from my mum and dad in here, so all of the Body Shop shower gels and the scrubs, all of the hair stuff that I got, and then below is more hair stuff that I already had. So I've managed to fill that up pretty quickly, so that's what's in there at the moment. Over here I have hello, a long mirror, which is very handy, and a little Inspire sign over the top. Hopefully this isn't going too dark. And then I move over here, I have a wardrobe here. This has got lots of old clothes in it, like dresses from different parties and my 18th birthday and prom and random stuff and old stuff. So I don't really go into it too much, but there is a lot of random things in that cupboard. I have some hats hanging on the door. Now here is where it turns into a bit of a mess, because this is the bit that's unfinished. I'm hopefully going to be getting a shelf that runs all the way along the top, so I can store all my bags away really nicely, but for the moment they're kind of stacked up on the floor with a few of my most used ones on the top. So again, it's a bit hard for me to go into detail, but I could do a bag collection at some point. I've got bags in bags. I've got this new one from Zara, which I absolutely adore. It's got like rose gold in it. I just got it the other day, so I haven't used it yet, but I absolutely love it. So might be seen in a haul at some point. And I have this gorgeous one which I've been recently sent from Fiorelli, which is the most beautiful bag ever. So I can't wait to start using this one as well. It's gorgeous. And then up here I have like a lot of clutches and stuff. So yeah, it does look rather messy at the moment, but I can't wait to put all those away. So like I said, hopefully some sort of shelf up there would be good, because otherwise there's not really that much more room to store them. I have the stall that used to be in my bedroom here. It's now in here as a little seat. And in there are tons and tons and tons more shoes. And in the cupboard there's shoes as well, if you wondered where my normal flats are and stuff. Also, I forgot to show you that all my flats I'm currently wearing are down there, like little slippers, and there's studded Topshop Vectras, leopard print ones and sandals, and some boots. So I forgot to show you that, but they're under there. Back to here. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy by spinning you around. So yeah, that's just a little seat with storage inside. Up here I just have a little bag which is all beaded. It's only from Primark, but I thought it was really pretty, so I've hooked it on the wall for now. I want to make this a kind of feature of different things I love to wear. The dress is what I call the naked dress from Miss Selfridge. Basically it's the most gorgeous dress, but underneath is this very nude coloured body. So if you're brave enough to wear it out, then it looks like you have a bodysuit on with a sheer dress over the top. I have to be honest, I haven't been brave enough to rock it out in public yet, but I have it hanging up because I think it's one of the most beautiful things ever, and I definitely am going to be brave enough to wear it at some point. And on the days when I'm not brave enough to wear it, I'm not going to waste it. I'll wear it with kind of a longer slip on underneath, but I absolutely love it. And I wish I'd got the mint one as well, because I think they're going for so much money on eBay now. I love them. And then we are back to the door. So that's everything. The light's up there, the carpet's down there. So I think I've shown you just about everything. So we're back to the beginning again. So that is what this room looks like. Excuse me for being so out of breath. I don't know why that kind of makes me feel so out of breath, but constantly talking for that long is quite difficult. Yeah, that's everything. I hope you like this room. I absolutely love it. It's like my little pride and joy, and a little kind of, it sounds sad, but like a tranquil little place to come and relax and put makeup on and try different things out and dress up, and I don't know, I just love it in here. It's probably my favourite room in the house, I think. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if there's any certain videos that you'd like to see from this room, as I kept mentioning throughout the video, please let me know in the comments below and I'll try and get around to doing them, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye guys!